Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the sideline, there's a look at the head coach of the Saints. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. His counterpart on the Buck sideline is Todd Bowles. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be. What they need. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Tampa. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
To the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
At the 42-yard line.
Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a first down for their running back. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
Right at midfield.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the 50. He'll set him to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds. Inside the 5-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, like just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
That's Harrison in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's a gain of 11. Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's Harrison in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints 42.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. He gets 3. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now, faking the give. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And back for the return is Tank Dell. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. The Saints offense ready for their second possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
It's a gain of 23.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
Saints 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Saints 1st down.
Throwing now from the gun. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll try to run for it. And he's got the 1st down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Touchdown, Saints. That his second TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Quick hitting slant there. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 38-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
48-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. So after 1, the Saints out on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
17 more yards. That's another Buccaneers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
To number 9, Ibuka.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on 3rd down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on 3rd down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down.
So now Todd Bowles will opt for the field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bucs get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed fourth down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball to the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations, because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2020. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and
shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
That's Ibuka in motion. They'll look to throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll look to throw yet again. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So,
he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out to the 2 and no further. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The Saints will punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bucs offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
First down.
A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, New Orleans.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll step up and run this. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And not just any touchdown, but, Greg, that is the first touchdown reception of his NFL career.
And Mike, doesn't it just seem like over the last couple years, these class of rookie receivers, they make such an immediate impact, and maybe at some other positions there's some growing pains and maybe a little bit of slower development. But there's something about this wide receiver position. They're young, they're talented, and they've made their presence felt.
His gift is good. That's the score. Saints 21. Buccaneers 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Take this in, back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin with a zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
At the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number 8. That's a gain of 7.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Titans in the AFC South. And it's the Jaguars quarterback, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Jags are into the win column. They get the victory here in week 3. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. That's Harrison in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate the call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a pick up 3 or maybe 4. Nick Cross will bring him down.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Third and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Now give on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. They're down and 3.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his first touchdown of the new year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. A short one taken at the 10. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. What to do on this drive. First and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a man. That's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
It is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one pulled in. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. It's a gain of 34.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs 19-yard line.
They'll run. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Saints are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
That's Harrison in motion. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. This one going to be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the Bucs back within 7. It's 24-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. JT Tuimoloau out. They're on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A run on 1st and goal. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing in this stage in the game.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the ground they go. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
A fair catch signal and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Past midfield, inside the 30. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown. And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball?
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright, and it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
Just think back here in this game alone. How many drives have been undone as the result of their inability to protect the passer? They just can't keep a clean pocket, and they just keep going backwards.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. and they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stick with him again. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that point.
Nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. That's Ibuka in motion. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they got a fresh set of downs here, and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Give up the middle.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holds just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. And they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. It'll set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Buccaneers, 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. The throw here is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got room to roll. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He'll get this one out to his fullback. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
We're about ready now for the punt, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. He'll step up and run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Bucs offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drop. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
By Patrick Surtain.
Well, another catch for his favorite target. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Saints offense ready to get back to work. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They get the victory away from home in the division. It's so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.